Hello learners, welcome to our next visual learning for the day. I hope you are all doing well. Today we have mathematics for basic 6 and our strand is still operations on fractions. And our substrand is adding fractions in ascending order. Now let us look at our learning objective for the day, which says by the end of the day we should be able to order fractions in ascending order. Right, now let us look at our starter for the day. We have 5 out of 6, 2 out of 3, and 3 out of 4. Now remember, we are dealing with ordering fractions in ascending order. So we have to understand the word ascending order, which means from the lowest to the highest. So we are going to what? Rearrange fractions from the lowest to the highest using less than, or using greater than, or less than, using greater than or less than. Now before then, let us look at our starter for the day. Now last time we considered expressing fractions with a common denominator, and today we want to continue with that. Then it will help us to solve the remaining questions. Alright, so today we have the following fractions here, which is 5 out of 6, 2 out of 3, and 3 out of 4. So we consider the LCM. So we find the LCM of 6, 3, and 4. So for me not to waste my time, I consider this as 24. My LCM is 24. But you ask me, sir, how did you get 24? So I draw this, I came at this method, which is 6, which is 3, 6, which is 3, 4, and 6. So I come here. Then I look for a least number, which will be an even number, which is 2. Then I take it to see whether 2 can go into 3. No, it cannot go. So in this will still maintain the 3. But 2 can go into 4 how many times? 2 times. Then 2 can go into 6 how many times? 3 times. Then I come here, I bring my 2 again because 2 is here. So 2 cannot go into 3. So I maintain the 3. But 2 can go into 2 how many times? Only 1. Then 2 cannot go into 3. I still maintain the 3. Then I come here. I am not going to use the 2. I'm going to use what? 3, because 2 is not here. Now 3 can go into 3 how many times? Only 1. Now 3 cannot go into 1. So we what? We step down the 1. And then 3 goes into 3 how many times? 1 time. Then I come here. So this is what I am looking for. So I multiply this 2 times 2. 2 times 2 will give me what? 4. 4 times 3 will give me what? 12. Do you understand? So this is the what? The LCM. Now let me clean the 24 because it's a bigger number. So let me use what? 12 now. Now 6 can go into 12. How many times? 2 times. So 2 times 5 will give me what? 10. Then I bring the comma. Then 3 goes into 12 how many times? 4 times. 4 times 2 will give me what? 8. Then I bring the comma. Then 4 goes into 12. It's what? 3. 3 will give me what? 9. Then I come here. This is it. So 5 out of 6 is the same as 10 out of 12. Remember, they are sharing the same denominator, which is 12. Then 2 out of 3 is the same as 8 out of 12. And also 3 out of 4 is the same as 9 out of 12. So today we want to look at these few questions here, and then we consider the what? The less than or the greater than. Remember, our subtrahend is ascending order. So my first question is 2 out of 5, then comma 1 out of 2, and then 3 out of 10. So I look for my what? My LCM, which is 10. This one is very easy. So my LCM is 10. Now what am I going to do now? Now 5 here going to 10 how many times? 2 times. So 2 times 2 will give me 4. Alright? And I bring the comma. Then 2 goes into 10 how many times? 5 times. 5 1 5. Then I bring the comma. Then 10 goes into 10 how many times? Only 1 time. Times 3 here will give me 3. Remember, I want to order the fraction in what? Ascending order. So I'll come here and write, therefore 2 out of what? 5 is the same as 4 out of 10. Then I come here again, then 1 out of 2 is the same as 5 out of 10. Do you agree with me? Alright, then 3 out of 10 is the same as 3 out of 10. Because if we break this one down, we still have to get what? 2 out of 5. So let us try this and see which number can go into 4 and at the same time 10 is 2. So 2 goes here, 2 goes here, 5. So I believe we get the answer. So 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5. Therefore, 2 out of 5 is the same as or equals to 4 out of 10. And also 1 out of 2 is the same as 5 out of 10. Because 5 goes into itself how many times? 1 time. Then goes here 2 times. So we have 2 out of 1 out of 2, and then 1 out of 2. So therefore 1 out of 2 is the same as what? 5 out of 10. So I come here, what am I going to do here? I consider this one is for this is for this, and then this is for this. I am going to consider the least number to the highest. I am going to consider the least number to the highest. So I come here, what am I going to do? So which one is the least? 3 is the least, which is what? 3 what? Out of what? 10, which is the least. Then followed by what? 2 out of 5. Followed by 2 out of 5. Then followed by what? 1 out of 2. Then I am going to use what? Less than, because the first number is what? The least number, followed by 2 out of 5 and 1 out of what? 2. So I am using what? Less than and less than, which means 3 out of 10 is less than 2 out of 5. And also 2 out of 5 is less than 1 out of 2. I hope you understand this. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question, which is question number 2. Question number 2 is 7 out of 15. Then, come on, 2, we bring the column. Then 2 out of what? 2 out of 5. Then we bring this one, 1 out of 3. Right? We bring this, yes. Alright, let's continue with this. Now, what are we looking for? What we are looking for is the LCM, which is, so here, can 5 goes into 15? Yes. How many times? 3 times. Now, can 3 goes into 15? Yes. How many times? 5 times. Alright? So what are we going to do here? Our LCM is 15. So we come here, 1, 5. That is our LCM. So what are we going to do? 15 goes into 15. How many times? Only 1 time. Times 7 will give us what? 7. Right? Will give us 7. Then we come here. 5 goes into 15. How many times? 3 times. 3, 2, 6. Then we bring the comma up. Then 3 goes into 15. How many times? 5 times. 5, 1, 5. Then I come here. Remember, we are ordering the fraction in what? Ascending order, which means from the lowest to the highest. Alright? So we come here. Now 7 out of 15 is for 7. Then 2 out of 5 is for 6. Then 1 out of 3 is for 5. So we want to what? Order this from the lowest to what? To the highest. So which one is the lowest one? What? The lowest mark is what? 5. Which is what? 1 out of what? 3. So I come here, 1 out of 3. Followed by what? 6. Which is 2 out of 5. Then followed by what? 7 out of what? 15 with the highest mark. So I come here, 7 out of 15. So I am going to use the what? The less than, which is this and this, which means 1 out of 3 is less than 2 out of 5, and 2 out of 5 is less than 7 out of 15. I hope you understand today's mathematics. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.